Unfortunately. It sucks, like, a lot. Because I cannot... Ugh! I cannot run in that mode. It's so dumb. Viola, I have to get to the other side. I need you to stay here. I'll be back before you know it, okay? Papa, don't go! Viola, I'm sorry. I have to go. Please, please. Viola, I'll be back. I will, I promise. It makes sense. You're carrying Viola so you can't run. That makes sense. But the fact that the dude just keeps getting to whack you and there's literally nothing you can do. I can't set her down. I can only set her down here because there's a prompt to do so. So you can't set Viola down. You can't run. You can't draw a weapon. There's literally nothing you can do except get clobbered. It's not okay. Okay, what is now? I don't remember how I draw my weapon. That's... Oh, I could do that. I forgot. I could do that and hide. I don't know if... And can I move while I do that? If I do this... Yeah, I could move. So maybe do that instead of getting clobbered. I didn't even remember that you could do that. I don't remember. How do I switch? There's a way I could draw my axe or not, right? Is it F is flashlight. Q. Q draws the weapon. Right. Okay, so maybe I'll try to see if I can shoot the guy when he comes after Viola. Maybe I could do that. I don't know how far it goes, but okay. Grab this as well since I'm here. Okay. Cute. Papa! Cute. Okay. All right. I don't know how many bullets I have left, but I was able to get through there, so that works. Okay. Let's pick Viola up. Why do you keep leaving me? Why does everyone go? No, no, no. I'm sorry. I won't promise. No matter what happens, I won't go. I promise. Papa will never leave you again. I don't know. I mean, what's... I can't jump either, by the way. W, which you normally use for jump, can't use while she's there. Which, may again, makes sense. Okay, so S is hold my breath and hide, I guess. Nope, S. No, okay. E. Ow! The deuce, dude. So stupid. I hate it so much. Can I keep... See, I can't do a weapon at all either. So that's... No, that's awesome stuff. Okay. Okay, that's back to there. We don't want to do that. I need health badly. All right, put new batteries in. Shipping intake. That one won't load. I don't know where we go to leave, so. that also won't load. So I guess we're just going up again. There's no door here, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah. No. E didn't do anything either, so. Yes, and then 1. Because I was in serious trouble. All the way. So. No. No! God dang it! Really? This is how you're gonna do me? Apparently, we're just gonna die. Probably, it looked like the amount of damage I took was much lowered. So if I would have just kept going, I might have actually gotten through. Okay, so we're actually just going to go... Yeah, okay. So we're just going to go for it. Through. Something on my keyboard for some reason. I don't know, like, not lint. It's like part of the sticky part of... Yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Can I make it without taking so much damage that I'm just done? Let's see. Maybe. Maybe, maybe. E. Holy crap, that was a lot of friggin' damage to take. Are we safe in here, Papa? How do we get out? I don't know. I'm sorry, Viola. I've not been much of a father, have I? After your mother passed, and we had to leave home. It was tough. Your uncle couldn't keep us, and I had to work often. And I couldn't take care of you like I wanted. I guess I thought maybe things might be better, easier if what? Nothing. Nothing. I don't know why I didn't realize until now, Matia Mao. I'd be lost without you. All I care about is you. There's nothing more important than that. Nothing else matters. I was selfish, Viola. I was not a good parent to you. Not taking care of you like I should, like you deserve. I will not let anything hurt you anymore. Agape Mao, no matter what I have to do. Oh, so are we just going on like an attack rampage or some such? Why can I not reload? Okay, Q. Q. Is that the ending? So we just die and she gets taken? Okay, well that's... Okay, that's not quite the ending. Was this all just a nightmare then? I don't understand what just happened. We basically got totally obliterated. And yet... we're continuing. Okay. And that's the mom, I bet, right? It's a memory. Okay. So sad ending. He wasn't able to save her, I guess. That's a little disheartening. Obviously, I would have preferred that there was some kind of happy ending, but I guess not every story has a happy ending, obviously. You do have some different endings you can get, but for example, in something like Amnesia Rebirth, most, I think, of the endings. Well, most, I don't know. There are only 3 endings? I can't remember now. Anyway, at least a couple of the endings are not great. They're kind of sad. So, right, you could become like a permanent victim, or not, like a permanent slave to, what was her name? The queen or whatever of the other realm. Or you could... yeah, I don't remember. I thought there were a couple things. So one of them, you can go back to Paris. One of them, like, you could destroy her and go back to Paris. One of them is you can... or let the darkness destroy her, actually, right? Then one of them is you can... can't even think. So one of them is you can stay and be a slave and give your baby up to her to be her new baby. One of them is that you can go back to Paris, and then I don't remember what I thought there was a third ending, like you can let your baby go back, but you stay a slave or something. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so that finishes that game. I was like, I don't know. Okay. Oh, by the way, I did figure out why Maid of Sker started over. That's embarrassing. I also don't want to say it, but I feel like I should be transparent. I had originally, or I bought Maid of Sker on both GOG and Steam. And on Halloween, I played it on Steam. Last night, I tried playing it on GOG. That's why we ended up starting over. Such a noob mistake. Buy it on two locations when I don't need to. Okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. That'd be why I didn't have save files, though, because 2 different platforms. They're saved in different locations. So, yeah. I want to make sure I'm doing something that is not... We only did a half an hour, didn't we? Okay, let's do Sorrowvirus. Since that starts completely over. Wait, or maybe was it through here? Maybe that's why. No, it's not showing up here. Oh yeah, it is. It's here. Yeah. So not through Steam, it's this. Is this another I bought it in two places? I need to really like write down the game, just have a master game list, and then have a check if I've already bought it. And maybe put in parentheses the platform where I bought something. All right, let me do this, because I think this might just continue. And I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to go with game capture, I think. Sorrowvirus. Continue. Oh, I thought there was options. Yeah, go full screen. Why? There we go. Okay, we'll see. If this does start over, it's no worse than when I started it through Steam. So, one instance here. Wonder if that means like how many copies of the game I have open, or if that's actually saying I have one save file. Okay, E for keyboard. If I were to begin my life again, I should want it as it was. I would only open my eyes a little more. Jules Renard.
Mr. Hale?
Yeah, it started over. That's fine.
I've told you before, you can call me Caleb.
And I've said you can call me Alice.
Of course, Alice. Any news?
I'm afraid it's not good news, Caleb. Wyatt's cancer has returned once again, as expected. His visits to purgatory don't seem to be alleviating his ailment.
Again? I'm hopeful his trips there give him some comfort. At least every time he comes back, he experiences some modicum of normality.
No, his cancer returns quicker and quicker after each visit, Caleb. Purgatory doesn't heal everything. We were wrong. What shall we do?
We keep trying. The consequences of the Sorrowvirus cannot be reversed, or at least we just don't know how to undo its ramifications.
This isn't fair on Wyatt,
He's
Mr.
my son. We will keep trying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Of course.
Make him comfortable. And if you have to, let him die quickly. Maybe the next time he comes back will be different somehow. We need to finish our research on Purgatory and the Soulless as soon as possible. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, as a reminder, the idea is Wyatt, that's us, the protagonist, okay, has some kind of sickness. She called it a cancer. I don't know if it's actually cancer or something else, because they keep calling it the Sorrowvirus. So I don't know. Actually, I think that... Let me correct that. I think there are two viruses going on. Number one... So know your dolls. Number one, there is the cancer that's killing like the real life Wyatt. And I think there's some like basically way that the father is putting his son into a coma or into a dream, some kind of dream state or whatever, so that he is trying to get in contact with the soulless or whatever. And so basically the idea is by inducing him in this dreamlike state, something in the dream state or the other, whatever it is that's happening to him actually, is something that has the potential to heal his cancer in real life. But it's a difficult journey to go through. Like we have these different puzzles and things, and those cause difficulties. Those are difficult to solve, to get past. We have to get past all of them in order for that time, that attempt, to be successful and to cure Wyatt's cancer. Otherwise, what happens is the amount of success we've had takes care of some of the cancer, but not all of it. And then when we're kicked out of this because we've died in this kind of dream state, the cancer more aggressively comes back and spreads farther. So it is slowing the total progress of the cancer overall, but it's not slowing it enough. So the cancer is still slowly overtaking the real life Wyatt. So this dream Wyatt needs to try to solve the puzzles. Anyway, in the dream, the Sorrowvirus is the thing effectively when we're unable to solve a puzzle. The dream virus or the Sorrowvirus effectively, I think, is supposed to be the thing that kills us in the dreams. I'm not 100% sure. Something like that, though, if I remember right. Something along those lines. Wendy. Yeah. So this is... There's a series of dolls, and some of them are good and some of them are bad. It's obviously important to know which are like which give certain meanings. So some of them represent, well, there's an explanation. So I won't try to remember and then probably explain things poorly. Okay, so this is Dottore. So Wendy is the one over there. This is Dottore. Location discovered. Wyatt's safe room. This is Bella. So Wendy, Dottore, Bella. This is Fran, as in Franbo. So that's cool. There's this tie to Franbo, right? I think that's awesome. It's like a little ode to, right? We really loved that game. Let's do a shout out in our game. I think that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. And to be fair, Kill Monday Games did an awesome job with Franbo, and then also, of course, with Little Misfortune now too. And this one is Pixie. And Pixie looks like a troublemaker, so I'm going to guess that's one of the dolls to be wary of, but I don't know for sure. Normally you get this kind of thing if you can interact, this hand. The other ones, you just hover near them and they give you like this, the name, Piper. Yeah, Piper and Pixie both look kind of freak me out somewhat. Go through either of those doors. So I guess we could choose how we continue. I didn't remember that being a choice, but then again, I just chose one and then continued. Eat and interact with items when you see the hand icon. Some interactive objects will also glow. Notes in blue folders are essential reading, while others are optional. The dolls became popular in the hit 1940s cartoon, Dottore and the Dastardly Demons. It featured the cast of Wendy, Pixie, Piper, Bella, and the leading character, Dr. Dottore. Guest stars from other cartoons frequented the show. Okay, so Fran would have been a guest cartoon because they don't list Fran under the main cast here, right? Wendy, Pixie, Piper, Bella. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember. So Wendy is the dark-haired one with kind of the dark dress coming down, the first one we saw. Pixie is kind of the yellow outfit, I think. One of the two. And then Piper is the green one. And then Bella is the one with the red hair. Okay, anyway. In the 1990s, the show was rebooted as Wendy and the Wondersome Web Tales, as the dolls found their way inside of the internet to rescue a new character. Wendy became the new lead, and Dottore made it known that he wasn't happy about this. The reboot wasn't successful, however, and it was cancelled after 2 seasons as opposed to 10 seconds for the original cartoon, as opposed to 10 seasons for the original cartoon. The dolls were mass-produced in collectible toys, which included both a voice box and a music box within. Hale purchased a great deal of these dolls in the 1970s, followed by the cartoon's eventual reboot 20 years later. But that doesn't tell me which dolls are potentially good or bad or anything, right? Oh, hi. Yeah, so Dottore's on the right, Wendy's on the left of the big ones. I think this one's Pixie, and then Wendy, and then no, sorry. So okay, so from right to left, this is Bella, Pixie, Dottore, Wendy. I don't remember, and then Fran also. Okay. All right, my face, huh? Why do you gotta be all up in my grill like that? Yeah. So this guy on the right of the big two, this guy on the right was not happy that this one on the left was the replacement or whatever. Okay. Where was? Yeah, that's Pixie. So, what? So this game basically, my understanding, I'm operating off my understanding, so I could be incorrect, but I believe the idea of this game is, so we are a protagonist named uh crap, we had the name just a little bit ago. Um I don't remember. I don't even remember our name. Anyway, but we're a kid. This again, this is my understanding, so I could be wrong, okay? We're a kid who has cancer. Our father is a scientist, a medical scientist, I think. At least, or some kind of biological scientist. Okay, so he knows about human life and the workings of the anatomy and all that stuff. Okay, so there's cancer that's killing us, the kid, and the father's trying to save our life. He has a nurse that's helping him. Well, a lead nurse, probably his whole team, but there's a lead nurse that was talking to him at the beginning. And he's apparently discovered a way that will slow the spread of the cancer. He induces a coma on us, and that puts us into this kind of dream area where we are now. Like, this is the bed. We just got up from this bed. Okay? So he puts us in this dream state where we see things like this. Okay? And we're supposed to try to progress through different puzzles. And if we manage to pass the puzzles and survive, then how do I explain this? So while we're in the puzzle mode, okay, the cancer slowed down in real life, right? But we also are trying to solve puzzles to basically, like, our solving of puzzles, I think, represents the progress that our dad, the scientist, and his team are making to cure our cancer. I think. But there's a drawback, which is that if we fail to solve the puzzles, or like basically we're killed while in the dream state, then we return to reality an additional failure. And when we fail, storyline wise, I don't know if it has any practical mechanical application in the game, but in the storyline terms, when we fail and die, we basically come back to, like, we're back in reality. The cancer that was slowed, and maybe even some of it healed because we were progressing, that cancer does not get totally eradicated, though. And so it comes back more aggressively. And so we basically lose any of the progress we made in destroying it when we were in this dream state. Kind of like Resident Evil without zombies in a coma. Yeah, kinda. Not really, but kinda. There's no action stuff like guns and stuff. It's just you wander around and try to solve puzzles, is what it seems like to me. Anyway, so, and while we're in the dream state, there will be little things, clocks I think it is, we touch that will kind of give us longer in the dream state. So this room is the safe room. Okay, we're fine here. But as soon as we go through one of these doors into another area, we start kind of this timer where, so there's the real life cancer, and then there's the thing called the Sorrowvirus. Oh, by the way, I should change this logo, shouldn't I? Let's change this. Hang on. We're not in Ascension. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, I have fun playing it. I don't think there's a way to save the game, though, is one drawback. Like, I've been looking, and like I don't think you can actually save the game, which is obviously very unfortunate. Let's see, what is that? That's probably fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't believe you can save the game. That is obviously becomes problematic. But so the goal today is just to get through it all the way, like one playthrough completely. And I know you cannot save the game because I started playing it on Halloween last year, and it did not save my progress. Scale of 1 to 10. I don't know if I really have played enough to judge it accurately. I'm gonna say probably a 7, maybe a 7.5 or something. I enjoy it. But for me, a lot of what makes a better game is the storyline and the characters. And I do find the characters are interesting to a point, not super well fleshed out, but decent, a little bit, I guess, a fair amount. But the storyline itself, the plot seems, yeah. Okay, give me a second here. I'm going to try to, hang on. So I'm going to go back to the main menu. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to try to explain this again in a better way, more succinct, because this is a stream, so I'm going to be breaking the stream up into pieces I upload later. I'm going to try to break it into a more succinct thing later or now, so that when I break it up and upload it later, it'll be easier for people to follow. So give me 1 second here. There's going to be an opening scene, and then this will also give you a little bit of the beginning backstory too. Very beginning, so I won't have to re-explain that part. If I were to begin my life again, I should want it as it was. I would only open my eyes a little more. Jules Renard.
Mr. Hale?
Ah, Miss McLeod. I've told you before, you can call me Caleb.
And I've said you can call me Alice.
Of course, Alice. Any news?
I'm afraid it's not good news, Caleb. Wyatt's cancer has returned once again as expected. His visits to purgatory don't seem to be alleviating his ailment.
Again? I'm hopeful his trips there give him some comfort. At least every time he comes back, he experiences some modicum of normality.
No, his cancer returns quicker and quicker after each visit, Caleb. Purgatory doesn't heal everything. We were wrong. What shall we do?
We keep trying. The consequences of the Sorrowvirus cannot be reversed, or at least we just don't know how to undo it.
Okay, so given that opening sequence, so this is my understanding. We play Wyatt as the protagonist. He has cancer. His father